Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today they released the new Marcus Llorente card. So we're gonna go ahead and check him out. We're taking a look at a card who is 6 foot tall, high medium work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. As you guys know, with Llorente's card, he is one of the cards that I actually have in my main team for my RTG, the rare gold version, because of what he offers on the pitch, right? So with the high medium work rate, if you use him in that center mid area, you're using him because you potentially want him to attack from time to time, which is what his rare gold card does. But he also offers a very good defensive presence as well. So player traits in game, he has speed driller CPU trait. In-game attributes, we're not going to give him a shadow chemistry style this time, because with a card like this, with the boost that he has received, I want to give him an anchor chemistry style to boost his pace, defense, and physical as much as possible. If we take a look and see what it actually looks like in game, you know, a card that has high medium work rates with 88 attacking positioning, boosted defense, physical, and pace, while working with really good dribbling. Because guys, take a look at this card, right? If you take a look at the rare gold version and you compare the two, right? Look at the balance, agility, and the rest of the stats. Like, yes, he gets 1s and 2s for everything else, but that dribbling boost is absolutely massive, because in game, Marcus Llorente's card has really nice sharp dribbling, considering the fact that his balance is set up a certain way, right? Some people using this card will probably give him an engine chemistry style because they want him to be as responsive as possible. But honestly, I would just work with the card from base card stats on an anchor chemistry style. So pace is set up nicely for whatever chemistry style you want to give him. He actually has great shooting stats for a midfielder too that attacks from time to time. 88 attacking position, finishing at an 82, 85 for shot power is fantastic. Base card stats for passing with a 4-star weak foot, 85 composure, great. The dribbling stats for a midfielder too, you have a very good balance of reactions and composure together, but the rest of the dribbling stats, considering what he's like in game, is really, really well balanced, right? Defensive stats for base card stats also set up really nicely. You could totally give a card like this a shadow chemistry style for some extra defensive stats in certain areas while making his pace really, really good. But on an anchor, guys, I'm telling you, giving him that extra strength and aggression while your pace is already like that could also be very ideal too. We'll see if I actually want the extra pace for this card in regards to how he performs in game, right? We'll be taking a look at that. But then last but not least, for physical, his physical set up really nicely. He has 91 stamina, so it's a card that can push forward and come back really nicely because of the stamina being super high. We're going to be giving him an anchor to boost his strength and aggression as much as possible to work with a card that is 6 foot tall with a lean body type. Okay, that lean body type is what makes Llorente super, super nice. Like Nkunku, for instance, has a medium work rate, but because of the body type, it makes the card really nice. Like, I don't really like medium myself, but it's not because it's bad. Okay, there's been plenty of pro players that actually use in the Nkunku card, and he actually performs really well in game, right? So we put a quick team together here. Again, it's just review, so nothing too crazy, but you guys know 4-4-2 tactics, forward runs to kind of force the attacking AI of the players. Marcus Llorente will be playing in that left center mid area while working with the rest of the team as it is. So we'll have Benzema and Mahrez up top. Yeah. And then we'll have Marcus Llorente playing as a left center mid because of the 4-star weak foot being a thing. Because the way that I line up my team, Llorente gets that link to either Carrasco or Correa, and then you have like a Verratti next to him, right? So that balance is absolutely brilliant to work with. But yeah, we'll just play Parejo on the right side for now. Again, just a review. We'll try him on the left center mid position on stay back while attacking cover center, and we'll see how he performs in game. Hopefully he's a beast. Oh, he almost reaches for that. That would have been brilliant. His pace, manual-wise, I already like it, to be honest. Nice little switch here. Oh, he actually dinks the ball there, too. Pass it here. Switch to the other side now. He rotates to his right foot. Shot across. The first time touch, considering he was coming off of a run right there, was fantastic. Nice little pass there with the weak foot. That's why the weak foot being a 4-star is helpful, guys. I'm telling you. You actually play him in that position. Nice little green time shot. Over the bar for that one. Oh, I did commit that run there. I wanted to see if I can actually Create some space. He's still committing on the attack as the high medium work rate. Dribbling on the ball is fantastic considering he's a midfielder. Especially against Van Dijk, because Van Dijk's a big guy. He gets those tackles from behind, you know? Nice. Pass it off quick. Lob pass. Touch, shoot. Offside. I didn't green that one, eh? But again, in a situation like that, if you're using him as a left center mid, it's great to work with the 4-star weak foot. Nice. Great switch there. Passing stats are fantastic. Touch, move. There you go. Goes for the reach, though. Beautiful tackle. Nicely done. I think depending on how you want to play in game and what you want your player to do consistently, a shadow wouldn't be a bad choice, because with the high medium work rates and him committing forward, if you want him to be faster coming back, a shadow, like I said, would not be a terrible choice. Cross. There you go. Again, 4-star weak foot, really good stats for base card stats for shooting. He's able to score that with the weak foot without even timing it there too. Those are some pretty good percentage strikes. Block that there. Nice. Great job. Yeah, the first touch is always fantastic with him. Even on his rare gold card, I liked it. Because he's a tall player, so the fact that he can do that is nice. A ball roll. Gonna make that run right there. Let's do a nice little slow build up. He stays committed in the attack as the high medium work rates, of course. Nice little switch there. Beautiful. See, high medium work rates. So once I start to push in with Mahrez, Llorente actually pushes forward. This is the work rates that he has. That's why I like him in the 2 midfield setup, man. He just offers that, right? Almost. Give me a goal kick for sure, especially because the first touch I took there, if you try to go for a strike after, it's not going to work out. Oh, I just try to block that area quickly. Oh, that's Llorente tracking back without me even controlling him. You see that? That was crazy. He does really well under pressure. I love testing those ones when I'm dribbling against the defenders, and I'm seeing what it's like when they're applying pressure to him. On a white time shot. Maybe if I hit it in the green, it would have been better. Who knows? What was good about that situation is that, like, so there's this thing, right? Like, when you press the tackle button, but you press it a certain way, it's very, like, hard to explain. You need your player to kind of put that aggressiveness against the defender, if that makes sense. Which he did right there, which is fantastic. Dude, Benzema's attacking AI is just... I love it. I really do, man. It's so good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice strike right there. 4-star weak foot, man. Super well weighted pass. Keep it in. Oh, good reach though. It's a good reach. Yeah, so in situations like that, you could definitely tell the balance is still going to be a thing on his card, because 76 is a great improvement, but not enough for you to not notice it in situations like that. I really like his dribbling under pressure, though. Like, considering the fact that his balance is the way that it is, like, he doesn't really get pressure that often when I have to dribble with him, which is great. Because you don't dribble that often with Llorente anyways, but obviously we're forcing it to kind of see what the vibes are. But yeah, I like that. There's been multiple occasions where I'm testing that against the defenders, and he still does a good job. I think for me, guys, I don't know. I'd probably give him a shadow still. Because I'm so used to it with this rare gold card that I think like boosting on this card would be sick. Oh, I got so lucky with that pass, but you can see the high medium work rates. He will commit from time to time, especially if I have the stay back while attacking instruction off of him. See what I'm saying about like the stay back while attacking being turned off from him? He attacks from time to time, man. Look at his dribbling. Like you could see the balance, you could see it, but he just doesn't. The pressure is just not there, you know. Not possession based, but he still gets it. I appreciate it. Let's go. Oh, maybe if I waited a little bit longer and went for a lob pass instead, because lob passes just have crazy advantage over the over the regular, like over the defenders. Oh no, those ones are always super weird in this game. Nice, that was really good. See, the thing is that Verratti's like very small and nimble, kind of gets into that space, but again, with Llorente, when he had the ball at his feet, people putting pressure on him, it doesn't influence him, you know? Oh, another green. I'm hitting long shots with him because we're testing it, but obviously you're not gonna really do that too often with him. Dude, look at what I'm talking about with the lob passes. I'm telling you guys, the advantage the attacker has over the defender is nuts, because you just have to force an animation and you might get lucky and get the ball. Look, even though he's a medium work rated player, look at his defending. Still tracks back really nicely. But it's cool because he's your more attacking oriented player. Okay guys, so final verdict on the new Marcus Llorente card. So in regards to how he performs in game, guys, we gave him an anchor chemistry style to test out if I wanted certain things on the card for either a little bit of extra defense, a little bit of extra pace, so on and so forth. So for me personally, guys, if I were to use this Llorente card, I would actually give him a shadow again for the extra slide tackle and the extra interceptions, because when you boost interceptions to a 94 and you're working with really good heights like he has, you boost his pace as much as possible to a 97 for acceleration, 99 for sprint speed. The shadow chemistry style for me just makes the most sense, because with a card like this, right, especially with this 4-4-2 tactic that we're using, forward runs, the tactic is going to make him do those attacking runs from time to time, depending on the situation of the team, of course, because of the high medium work rate. So I want him, AI wise, to track back as quickly as possible. So the shadow would definitely make a lot of sense. I loved using this Marcus Llorente right here, honestly, just on a 7 chemistry sometimes, right? It was 7 chemistry, 8 chemistry on a shadow chemistry style. And look at what this card has, right? He offers a great attack and he offers a great defense for what it is, right? So what I will say about this Marcus Llorente card is that you feel the balanced part of the card a little bit, but I will say that the card feels very, very similar to the rare gold version, because like I always tell you guys in the reviews, this is kind of like getting an informed version of his card, right? So from the rare gold version, you can see that it's +1s, +2s for the most part. So you're really not going to notice a significant difference between the rare gold and this version of the card. But obviously, if you pack it, those small differences can make a difference from time to time. But obviously, the price range difference of you know, he's probably going to keep going down in price, obviously, but if we get the rare gold card at 26.5 or 25k for the PlayStation 1, and this card right now is currently at a 623 on the PlayStation, it's just not that big of a difference between the two. And trust me, I use this rare gold Llorente so many times, I just don't feel a huge difference. The balanced one, you do feel a little bit. The sliding tackle defensively, you'll definitely feel a little bit too, because here's the thing. Again, if you give this card a shadow chemistry style, that extra slide tackle is definitely great to work with. +1s and 2s in certain areas for shooting, dribbling, physicality is great. It just doesn't feel like a massive difference between the rare gold. Like, you know, with this promo, when they released Ronaldo Sanchez, for instance, right? It's a +4 rating difference. So if you take a look at this card to the rare gold, guys, 7s, 5s, 4s, really big difference. And you notice it when you're actually using the card. I just don't notice it as much with Llorente, but Obviously, if you pack this card and you use him in your team, he's pretty meta-oriented, man. I enjoy using Llorente's card a lot. I enjoyed using his rare gold on a 7 chemistry or an 8 chemistry. It genuinely didn't matter. Again, I personally prefer him on the Shadow. Some people will still give him an engine chemistry style, and honestly, that would be fine. But I just like him on the Shadow the most for that extra pace and extra defensive stats, because physical-wise, the lean body type and getting him into those positions as quick as possible is what I look forward to the most when it comes to Llorente's card. But like I said, do I feel like it's a big difference between the rare gold? No, I've used the rare gold so many times on main, and it's not that big of a difference. So this one's a little bit disappointing. I think they should have done like a +3 rating difference for you to really feel that difference between the cards. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.